So it's three, two, one. We are live to the audience. Over to you, Dr. Hiren sir.
Very good evening and welcome to all the delegates. I am Dr. Hiren Prajapati on behalf of Aris Life Sciences. Welcome you all in our today's unique uh, type of the scientific session. Doctors, before we moving to the actual kind of these today's competition or quiz kind of the sessions, let me give the some overview of Aris Life Sciences. Aris Life Sciences just started with the objective of power of empathy and truth of science. This is what the motto on which Aris now just operating as a leading player in the branded formation market with the rank 20 in the IPM. Aris has established a leading presence in not only cardiometabolic specialty, but also now diversifies business in other specialties, especially super specialties. These include the oncology. Also, we have now entered in the dermatology, neuropsychiatry, women health, and the nephrology. We began our journey in 2007 with the vision to make a meaningful impact in the management of chronic lifestyle-related diseases. Doctor, when we talk about Aris, Aris is differentiated in the market with a very unique kind of the services that we are providing to our needy patients, which is called patient care initiatives. So Aris Patient Care Initiatives platform works with this sole objective of bringing a world-class cutting-edge technology for screening, monitoring, and diagnosis of the chronic and acute diseases. Educating and raising the awareness among the patient plays a very crucial role in the mitigating the national burden of the disease management. And with this objective, we initiated long back with this patient care initiatives program. In the acknowledgement of our critical role within the healthcare delivery ecosystem, we have committed ourselves to empowering patients to manage their health proactively. And this initiative is driven by a robust scientific data approach, which play a very pivotal role in the strengthening Aris relationship with the healthcare professional. Our patient care initiatives reflect our dedication to making a meaningful impact on the lives of individuals, reinforcing our position as a trusted partner in the healthcare space. And just giving the overview that our patient care institutes, I think you all aware about, and you have delivered these patient care institutes to the needy patients. The first and most important is the sleep study on call, where we are providing a device that offer diagnose this sleep abnormality disorder in the patient, so-called obstructive sleep apnea. Until now, we have served to more than 29,000 patients on sleep study on call. Another very important service that we provide to our patient is ABPM on call, which give the idea about the 24-hour blood pressure monitoring and helps in diagnosis of the mask and the white coat hypertension in hypertensive patients. In the initial stage in the diagnosis, also help in the prognosis on the long term. Currently, we have more than 150,000 patients who have used this ABM on-call service, and they get benefit in the management of the hypertension. Another very important service that is CGM on call, where again we'll get the idea about 24-hour glycemic control in the patients, and more than 53,000 patients receive this service from different our divisions that offer this CGM on call service. Very important and effective service that is we'll provide to our cardiologist, that is Holter on call especially, and that also give the idea about the heart rate rhythm in the patients, the variability in the heart rate, especially in the post-event or maybe patient in the high severe risk with multiple risk factors. And more than 80,000 patients have received this Holter on call service. And very important for the baby which is born or maybe the pregnant lady, where we offer the antenatal care associated service in association with the FOXY, and more than 218,000 the patients get benefit from this ANC, which is antenatal care service associate kind of the approach. So these are the ultimately objective of these different kind of patient care initiatives to serve our patient for the better healthcare outcome of these patients. And for that, we are offering these different kinds of the patient care initiatives. So this is a short about our uniqueness, how we differentiate from the other players in the pharma industry, and what kind of service that we are offering to a patient to get the maximum benefit of this patient and improve the better healthcare outcome. So now coming back to our today's major scientific agenda. Here we are going to have a very unique and very interesting and very funny and joyful kind of the session that today, and we all have a great learning in today's meeting, which is Aris Christmas Quiz 2024, where we will have, I'm sure that you will have a wonderful fun by and also getting some learning in a quiz mode, and then you have also some exciting gifts after each round in this Aris Christmas Quiz 2024. In today's meeting, we have the moderator, Dr. Arpandev Bhattacharya.
I think sir is disconnected due to network connection. Just a minute. Sir is joining. So, sir, I think, yes, doctor is joining.
Yeah, am I audible, Aarti?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Sorry, just this connection is, yeah. So I would like to invite Dr. Arpandev Bhattacharya sir, who is a consultant a consultant endocrinologist at Department of Diabetes and Endocrinology at Manipal Hospitals. Also professor of endocrinology at JJM Medical College, Levangiri, Karnataka. He also co-chair of the Siva Jyoti Clinic at Bangalore. So with the brief introduction, I would like to invite Dr. Arpadel Bhattacharya sir to further proceed in today's scientific quiz. Over to you, Dr. Arpadel Bhattacharya sir.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Hiran. And good evening, whoever people have joined. This is a bit of a learning with fun or fun with learning type of exercise. There is no scientific lecture. It is just a Christmas quiz. And it's all the time, all over the world, it goes that before Christmas, some quiz will be there in the different specialty. In our specialty, in the medicine, we used to do like this in working abroad. So some of this type of activities I'm trying to maintain. So today's Christmas quiz. So we need to make sure that you have joined. Okay, that's very here, and you are in a position. And Aarti, are you going to explain about
Yes, sir.
QR code joining? You can take over. Then you display the slide, and I'll tell the rules.
Okay. So, hi, good evening. So, I'll request to everyone, whoever's joined this webinar. So, you can see the one button is there. Click here to join the quiz. So, you need to click the on button. Then, after you will be able to join your quiz, you need to enter your name, mail ID, contact number. And once you will join, your name appear there. So, just join, and we are starting the quiz in just 1 minute.
And while I'm explaining the rules of the quiz, which will take probably around 2 minutes or so, you can start listen and keep on joining. Okay, that's the QR code in your screen.
There is another way also of joining this. You can just scan this QR code and you can join the quiz. I can see that right now 142 people have joined the live quiz.
Okay, by the time I finish, we'll have some more time. So let's do that. So we'll have a trial quiz, which will have 3 quizzes. At the end of the trial quiz, we'll tell you the leaders. Okay. And after that, we'll start the real quiz, which will have 4 rounds. And each round, there are 6 questions are there. Okay. So after each round, we'll tell you what are the leaders. And then at the end, you will give top 10 whatever answer. This is just, it's not a competition for pass and fail. It is just a bit of fun. Okay. So these are some of the rules are very, very important. We are doing this in virtual platform. So unfortunately, we don't have any option to challenge me. So whatever I tell right, it will be right. Okay. Second point is about your joining QR code. You have already explained. Now, every question through and through, the trial and all the rounds, will have 4 options, but only one will be correct. So there is no one with all of the above, none of the above type of question. It's just solid 4 option, A, 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to pick it one. And after I finish reading the quiz, your time will start. And this will be around 10 seconds. Okay. And with the 10 second, this voter pad will go automatically disabled, so you won't be able to answer again. And very important to remember, because a lot of people are going to make the correct answer. So the fastest correct answer will come the top, then the faster, like that. The speed is important, that how quickly you put the correct answer. Then we will show the top correct participants after every question. You will see that what is the right and or the percentage. But after every round, so you will see the top 10 contestant, and later we'll put the winner list. So that's what I wanted to tell about the rules of the quiz. Now we can go to the trial, but wait a minute, Karthi. Let's see whether people are joining or not.
Okay, sir.
If you see people are joining, you can wait for 2 minutes, because I don't think I need more than 25 to 26 minutes.
Yes, sir. There are 201 people have joined, sir.
Yeah, we can just wait for is it okay,
Sure,
Dr. Hiran? You can wait for 1 or 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. We can
Yes,
wait,
sir.
sir.
We can wait. Aarti, you can see that the audience are joining now.
Yes, sir.
Getting us
Yes,
now.
audience are joining, sir.
Okay.
216 people have joined, and that number is increasing also, sir.
Yeah, let's see. Whenever the number becomes a bit plateau, then we will start.
Aarti,
There is a list there already in the screen. 223, 221. That's fine.
Aarti, while doctor was saying, no, sir was saying, only the slide was visible that audio. It was not audible to me. Dr. Hiran, was it audible from? I was seeing from the other side, from the delegate side, doctor
Yeah,
side.
your voice is audible to me, Mr.
No,
Shafin.
what I was saying, from the doctor link, I was listening now.
Huh?
So that was only visible. That was not audible, Aarti. I
Yes,
checked
sir.
with the Gajendra also.
Sir,
He was saying the same.
sir, the question will appear in a attendee's mobile also, and they need to answer. And for the audio will be playing, sir. It will be open in another tab now, so it will be audible for the audience also.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, Stephen, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, from
Yeah,
which
Aarti.
device you have joined, sir?
No, I am no mobile. I was seeing parallelly. So I was seeing what sir was showing, but not able to hear. And I checked with Gajendra also. So Gajendra was telling the same. It was not audible from the doctor login registered login side.
Okay.
Sir, I'm opening in a in my laptop. Parallelly the audio is also there, audio video, and the quiz is also there, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I think his number is moving around 220, 225. So I think I'll just start a bit better. Let's start it then. Let's have a trial. So trial has 3 quiz. Okay. Number 1, Aarti.
Yes.
So they're all joining.
Yes, sir. We are starting in just 10 seconds. All names are appearing here. So we are
Okay.
starting.
Okay, this is the first one, trial quiz. As per the recent IDF estimates, by 2045, how many people across the world are likely to be affected with diabetes? Option 1, 583 million, option 2, 691, option 3, 784, and option 4, 820 million. Your time starts now. What will be the estimated people affected with the diabetes by 2045. In 2010, it is around 285 million, and 2030 estimated 439 million. And correct option is number 3, which is 784 million. That is IDF estimate by year 2045. We'll go to the next trial quiz. Guideline recommends that people with diabetes should do moderate intensity physical activity of some duration over the week. What is the duration? 100 minutes, 150 minutes, 180 minutes, or 240 minutes? Your time starts now. So what is the recommended exercise time for people with diabetes over a week? And the correct answer is 150 minutes. Right, we are seeing some 57% of the people are having the correct answer. So that's 30 minutes per week, minimum 5 days. This is the minimum one. And we'll have a last trial question. It's very, very important. When you see the word AV as initial, whose name comes on first in your mind? Is it Aishwarya Bachchan, Abhishek Bachchan, Amitabh Bachchan, or Arpanda Bhattacharya? Be careful. I need to pick up for the fourth one if you want to win the quiz. Okay, your time starts now. Initial AV, whose name comes in your mind first? Good, 51% is telling right. Very good. Thank you. Good luck. Aarti, can you note these 51 people? We will send some prize for this 51% of people.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, sir.
Let's start. Now the real quiz starts. Okay. Oh, you are going to say a leaderboard here of the
Yes,
trial
sir.
now?
Leaderboard will,
Okay,
yes.
that's fine. So this is the leaderboard of top
10, sir.
Top answers. Top 10. In the screen, there are around 5, I think. Parthiban Shanti, Parthiban Anand Kumar, Chandan Prashant. Okay. You are going to do that. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. If it is congested in all 10 names, you can see. Anyhow, whenever you tell the name, you'll see it. Okay, that's fine. So we are ready now. We have actually still people are joining.
Yes, sir. 265 are there.
Yeah, that's what I can see the number. Okay. Let's start because it's already 8:18. Okay, we'll start in the first round. First round, we'll have 6 questions. Real quiz starts round 1, and the title of the round 1. Next slide, please. Is the general round with the diabetes. Okay. The first quiz. You are performing an oral glucose tolerance test for diagnosis of diabetes, and you found these 2 reports. The fasting plasma glucose is 112, and 2 hours after glucose load, it is 178 milligram per cent. So what is the diagnosis? Option 1, diabetes. Option 2, impaired fasting glucose. Option 3, combined impaired fasting glucose and impaired glucose tolerance. And option 4, normal glucose tolerance. You can start answering now.
Yeah.
The diagnosis is the fasting 112 and the 2 hour value 178. And the correct answer is number 3, option 3, which 68% of the people got the correct answer. Right, we'll go to question 2, quiz 2. This diagram, you see the x-axis, there are breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is a timing. And the y-axis is the level of the insulin. On the right side, you see the low and steady basal insulin profile. And then the peak, you see the short-lived, rapidly generated prandial insulin peaks. Now, the question is, this insulin curve belongs to a person with type 1 diabetes, option 1. Option 2, type 2 diabetes. Option 3, maturity onset diabetes of the young, and option 4, a normal adult euglycemic person. This curve belongs to which of these 4? Type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, MODY, or a normal insulin profile, normal adult individual. Actually is normal. And we have 30. We have
Hello,
more or
can you
less
hear
an
me, sir?
uniform report. 30. Yes. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Your voice was breaking in between. That's why you are perfectly audible
Yeah,
now.
in between it came with the internet unstable. Now it came here. Okay. There's my side problem, I think. Okay. In the next quiz, on the right side, you see a picture, colorful picture. This is a continuous glucose monitoring curve, which you put and they collect the interstitial blood glucose every 5 to 10 minutes, and then you get a graph like this. And when you get the graph over the 2 weeks period, you interpret the graph like how much time they are in the normal range and how much time they are above the normal range, and how much time below the normal range. That's we call TIR, time in range, TAR, time above range, and TBR, time below range. So what is the correct or target best value of the ambulatory glucose profile to assess glycemic control? Which one of these 4? Time in range more than 50%, above more than 30%, below range less than 10%, and so on. So you need to pick up which is the correct answer that you will be happy when somebody comes with a CGMS report at the end of 2 weeks. This is a bit of busy slide, so I'm just trying to read a bit slowly so that you can get 5 seconds extra to understand that. So we want you to pick up the option. Which one is your best in this best one? What is the time in range, above range, and below range? Your time will start now. This is a CGMS quiz, and the correct answer is number 2. I'm glad to see. So when you do the CGMS, so you want more than 70% the time in range, time above range less than 25%, and we really don't want time below range, it should be less than 4%. So option 2 are the correct answer. And the next quiz is the commonest complication of diabetes. What is the commonest complication of the diabetes? Option 1, retinopathy. Option 2, neuropathy. Option 3, coronary artery disease. Option 4, peripheral vascular disease. I know that all of them are known complications of diabetes, but which one is the commonest? And your time will start now. Retinopathy, neuropathy, coronary artery disease, and peripheral vascular disease. And the correct answer is actually retinopathy, not neuropathy. And that is one of the reasons why retinopathy has been taken as what to fix up the diagnostic criteria of diabetes. Initially, it was 140. Then we saw whenever fasting goes more than 126, the chance of retinopathy is much higher in comparison to the general population. That's how the cutoff has been made. So retinopathy actually is the correct answer. Okay, then can you move on? EDIC stands for Epidemiology of Diabetes, Interventions and Complications. So this is a study, this is a continuation study or a follow-up study of one of these 4 randomized control trial. Option 1, DCCT, Diabetes Control and Complication Trial. Option 2, UKPDS, United Kingdom Prospective Diabetes Study. Option 3, ACCORD, with a tight glucose control. And then option 4 is the VADT, the Veteran Administration Diabetes Trial. So ADIC is a continuation of the which of these trials? We can start your time now. DCCT, UKPDS, ACCORD, and VADT. All of them are very famous trials. DCCT is the correct answer, as it is an EDIC study, is a continuation of this study. At the end of the randomized control trial, they followed the patient for the observation and the name for the EDIC trial. And we have got a lot of information about the type 1 diabetes and the importance of the diabetes control. That's wonderful. We can move on. Which of the following GLP-1 receptor agonist is available both in the oral and injectable form? Is it exenatide, liraglutide, dulaglutide, or semaglutide? Which one of these following 4 is available as both of oral and injectable form? We'll start your time now. GLP-1 receptor analog, which is one of the blockbuster molecule for treating people with the type 2 diabetes. So which one of these 4 are available both in injectable and oral form? And the correct answer is semaglutide. It is available both in injectable and the oral form. And very nice to see a lot of people have picked up the correct answer. This 10-second time is quite okay, because I'm seeing most of the time around 140 people out of 240 are able to pick up. Whether we need to, you can increase around 3-4 seconds or 5 seconds. Is it possible?
Yes, it's possible, but I need to stop share and then I need 2 minutes to change the settings.
If you're okay, that is okay. But all the time I am seeing that around 145, 150 are able to pick up. That's
yes,
why.
few people are unable to
So
go
quickly
with
pick
the
it up,
time.
no?
Yes, right.
Because they are playing, it is nice that everybody participate. Okay,
So
I think is this number 6 question of the round 1 is over?
yes, I need to check, sir. Should I go to the next?
Yeah, next one. Yeah, this is the end of the round 1, and this is just a bit of cartoon to keep things. Is that this lady is eating, as you see, and a very small amount of food is there, and she's using a magnifying glass. I just to tell that I try to limit my sugar on the cup, so I use the magnifying glass. It looks like I'm getting bigger this also. This is one of the hint for us that portion control is a very important in managing people with diabetes in your diet. So it's very intelligent lady. Seeing in the magnifying glass is a big amount of stake. Okay, we'll have a leaderboard at the end of the first round. And these are our top 10. Yeah, okay, you can see the name there. Bidu Ranjan, Soumya Ranjan, Parag Agarwal, Dipangshu, then Rajesh Gulwani, Piyush Gupta, Medha Rao, IC Single, Jannabi, and Rishi Kesh, YA. Okay, that's fine. I think it'll be fine now. Now or not, everybody knows they will pick up in 10 seconds. Let us continue. Okay, we'll start our round 2. We'll start our round 2. This round is diet plus round. Okay, so it will be quick. There's not much thing there. Okay, the first one in round 2. You remember there are 6 are there in the round 2. The DASH diet, DASH, is an acronym for dietary approach to stop which one of the following? Hyperglycemia, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, or hyperthyroidism. The DASH diet, acronym for which one? We'll start your time now. dash diet is for whom? Diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, or thyroid? And the correct answer is hypertension. Good. Most of the answer people, and this full name is Dietary Approach to Stop Hypertension. That's what the DASH stands for. And very important, the Scandinavian diet, they showed in this trial that it's very good for the good blood pressure control. We'll move to the next one with the diet plus round. We are in the round 2. Fat should contribute to no more than dash percentage of the total calorie intake. Is it 10%, 20%, 30%, or 40%? How much calorie we should take as fat? 10, 20, 30, or 40%. And you'll start your time now. The percentage of the calorie is acceptable from the fat. 10%, 20%, 30%, or 40%. And the correct answer is 30%, of which 10 saturated, 10 unsaturated, and 10 polyunsaturated. That's the way we divide the dietitian plan. So the next one, trans fat. This is the big issue now. All over the world, you need to open trans fat. Trans fat are found in which of the following food? Olive, green leafy vegetable, bakery items, or dates? Trans fat. Your time will start now. Trans fat is found which of the following food? And the correct answer is whichever you like maximum, and that's number 3. And very nicely, most of you have picked up that correct. They are supposed to be very unhealthy, particularly for cardiovascular system. Bakery items, all of us like it. Next one, which of the following is sweetest? All of them are sweeteners. We use that one. Which of the following is sweetest? Aspartame, fructose, saccharin, or sucralose? Which of the following is sweetest? We'll start your time now. Actually, all of them are available to us for our use in our country. And the correct answer is sucralose. It's correct. Sucralose is around 600 times more sweet than sugar. Aspartame, this number is 200. Fructose, this number is 2. And saccharin, it varies between 200 and 300 times. So sucralose is 600 times more sweet than the sugar. We'll go to the next question. In this second round, we have a molecule, again a blockbuster molecule other than GLP-1 receptor analog, is SGLT2 inhibitor for our use in the clinical practice. Now, the SGLT2 inhibitor we have, SGLT inhibitor we have is actually SGLT2 inhibitor. But one of these SGLT2 inhibitor has also action on SGLT1 receptor in the intestine. So one of the 4 SGLT2 inhibitor has an action on SGLT1 receptor in the intestine. Is it empagliflozin, or dapagliflozin, or canagliflozin, or remogliflozin? Which one is the correct answer? Which of these gliflozin has both SGLT2 inhibitor and SGLT1 receptor inhibition as well? We'll start your clock now. Empa, DAPA, Cana, or Remo? Okay, and the correct answer is canagliflozin, which also a particular dose of 300 milligram, which also inhibits the SGLT1 receptor in the intestine and a little bit in the kidney as well. It's not Empa, DAPA, or remogliflozin. The next quiz. Okay, again to the same molecule, again all the molecule of diabetes treatment. Which of the following anti-diabetes drug should be used in case of heart failure? If you are not using, we need to really convince me that it is not an indication. Which one? The question is which one you should be using or which group you should be using, because all these four molecules are different groups. One is the gliptin, saxagliptin. One is SGLT2 inhibitor, dapagliflozin. One is pioglitazone or PPA gamma agonist, and a sulfonylurea glibenclamide. So which of the following anti-diabetes drug should be used in case of the heart failure? Saxagliptin, dapagliflozin, pioglitazone, or glibenclamide? We'll start your time now. Question about the beneficial effect other than the glycemic control on heart failure. Which of these following molecule? Saxa, Dapa, Pio, or glibenclamide? And the correct answer is dapagliflozin, which is maximum most of you have picked up very rightly. We'll move to the next one. And this is our end of round 2. This is again a cartoon, and we are most of the time talking about FDC, and this cartoon shows that I have put all my tablets in one convenient dose. It's unfortunate the size of the reactor has become so big, but that's what the benefit of the fixed drug combination, FDC. That's quite widely, we all clinicians use in our country. Okay, so round 2, the leaderboard at the end of. So this is only for this round or from the first and second round? Arti?
From overall, sir. From overall.
Overall, okay,
Till
fine.
now.
Overall, this is our top, Dr. Parag Agarwal, Vidhu Ranjan, Soumya Ranjan, Piyush Gupta. Number 5, let's move a bit. Number 5, Jaydeep, Medha Rao, Deepak, Dibyangshu, Ayush, and Ashwin, and Jannavi. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. We'll go to the round 3 now. Round 3 is the insulin round. Again, it's all insulin we are using. So it should be very nice and interesting. Very simple, simple questions, but you remember to answer very quickly. Otherwise, your 10 seconds will go up. So by the time you see the question, you should be ready that whether I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, which one I'm picking up. So as soon as the clock starts, you need to click it. That's the fastest answer, you remember. Okay, we'll go to the first quiz of the round 3. Insulin, as you know, has been patented first in Canada by Eli Lilly company. So the question is, what was the initial money put for the patents? Is it $1, $100, $1,000, $1 million? You understand, patentation means nobody else can prepare for that particular duration. So what was the first price insulin was patented? Is it $1, $100, $1,000, or $1 million? We'll start the clock now. And this we are talking about back in 1923, I think. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And actually the correct answer is $1. Wow, very nice. Quite significant people. And it is unbelievable, isn't it? Insulin, you're patenting insulin is the $1. And that's actually truth. Okay, we'll go to the second question on second quiz on insulin in this third round. Which of the following insulin has the longest duration of action? Is it NPH, neutral proton inhibitor, or insulin degludec, insulin glargine, or insulin detamine? Which of the following insulin works for longest time? All are available at this point for user clinical practice. Is it NPH, degludec, glargine, or detamine? We'll start the time now. Longest acting insulin, which will basically mean the basal insulin. Which one of these following 4 is the right one? And the correct answer is insulin Degludec, which is available at this point only by Novo Nordisk in the name of Tresiba. We'll go to the next one in the insulin round. Which of the following is a cloudy insulin? Whether it is a pen or a syringe, when you see it is not transparent. Which one? Is it NPH? Is it regular insulin? Is it glargine or is insulin aspart? Which of the following insulin is cloudy insulin? So that you can, without reading the name, you can see, okay, this is the insulin. NPH, regular insulin, glargine or insulin aspart. We'll start the clock now. Cloudy insulin. NPH, regular insulin, glargine or insulin aspart, and the correct answer is NPH insulin, is the cloudy insulin. The next quiz in the insulin round, the third round. Up to what GFR, glomerular filtration rate, is use of insulin approved? Up to what GFR insulin you can use insulin? You know that a lot of molecules have a particular cutoff. It is GFR less than 45, GFR less than 30, GFR less than 10, or it doesn't matter. Whatever the GFR, everybody you can give insulin. So up to what GFR the use of insulin is approved? Is it 45, 30, 10, or doesn't matter? We'll start the clock now. Using of insulin with a cutoff GFR. Okay. Actually, number 4 is the correct answer. It doesn't matter. With any GFR, we can use insulin. We'll move to the next quiz. When storing insulin, what is the best temperature to store? Whether it is a vial or the pen. Is it less than 30 degrees centigrade, less than 10 degrees centigrade, 2 to 8 degrees centigrade, or below 0 degrees centigrade? We are storing insulin. What is the best temperature for storage? Option 1, less than 30, option 2, less than 10, option 3, 2 to 8, option 4, below 0 degree. Your time starts now. We are talking about storage of insulin. What is the best temperature we store? And the correct answer is 2 to 8 degrees centigrade. Absolutely right. Most of you have picked up very rightly. We'll move to the next one. Traveling with insulin. When you travel with insulin, or when you're taking insulin and traveling, that's better English. Where should you keep the insulin? Is it handbag? Is it dashboard of your car? Is it in a flask? You can keep some ice cubes so the temperature doesn't go up. Or is it a check-in luggage in the flight if you're flying? So travel time, the best place to keep insulin. And dashboard of the car, flask, or check-in luggage. We'll start your time now. Best place to keep insulin during travel. And the correct answer is in the flask. This is the best advice to give when you are traveling with the insulin. We'll move to the next one. Is a cartoon again. So this is our end of round 3. So here we see that as a doctor on the left side, and the middle is a patient, and the right side is the patient's wife. The doctor asks, do you feel you are dominated by your wife? And before the patient can answer, and the wife tells, no, he doesn't. So the relation we are trying to title in terms of diabetes is that control your diabetes. Don't allow diabetes to control you. That's what the message you are trying to give. So you'll have a leaderboard, or we have the top 10. That's what we are doing a sum up of after round 3. So we have only one round left. And here Dr. Parag Agarwal is still on the top, then Bidu Ranjan, then Medha Rao, Ayush, Jaydeep Datta, Jannavi, Dr. Deepak, Dr. Piyush Gupta, number 2, and then Ayushi Shingal and Dr. Rajesh. Okay, that's Soumya Ranjan. Right. We'll move to the last round, which is the naming round. We'll see how much you will know about the name of some people or somebody who is coming and see. Okay, let's start. We have again 6 quiz, that's the last 6. So you have finished 18. The first one in the round 4, naming round. The term diabetes was introduced by Von Mering and Minkowski, or Arrhetius, or Paulescu, or Benting and Best. The term diabetes was introduced by Von Mering and Minkowski, or Arrhetius, or Paulescu, or
Sir, your
Benting.
voice is breaking.
Yeah, I don't know. I am in the same server. I'm not touching
Hello?
anything. Maybe the internet connection.
Okay, now this is fine, sir.
Yeah, I can hear everything. And maybe the internet connection.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you have already done. Okay, fine. Wow, very nice. The correct answer is number 2. Von Mering as the first person and Minkowski has told that insulin, something comes from pancreas which controls blood. Swine pancreas, something he named as pancreane. We know Benting and Best. I think again the fourth one was Greek physician. His meaning of the diabetes given siphon, because the patients have significant osmotic diabetes is what we'll know now. Okay, second question of this round, naming round. The next quiz. In 1674, an English doctor named what described diabetes urine as wonderfully sweet, as if it is were imbued with honey or sugar. And he is the person who actually tested urine of a diabetes person. And that's what his description, wonderfully sweet, as if it were imbued with honey or sugar. What's the name of this person? Thomas Willis, Lisa Turner, Nicholas Willis, or Carl Traumer. One of these 4 persons was responsible, was told exactly that test of urine is so sweet. You will start your time now. The 4 individual person. Back in 1674. And actually the correct answer is Thomas Willis. And most of you are nicely picked up. Very nice. Lisa Turner is a celebrity. It's not. Nicholas Willis is the first person who found that there are 2 different types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. And Carl Traumer was responsible for the first biochemical test of the urine as a sugar is a reducing agent. That's what we learned in the biochemistry as a Benedict test. And he is the person responsible for that. We'll move to the next one. The next quiz. Now, there's no privacy or something. All these names are there in the internet. Who has diabetes, not diabetes. So we thought we'll pick up that. Which of the following celebrity has type 1 diabetes? All of them have diabetes. Which one of type 1 diabetes? Tom Hanks, Nick Jonas. Very quick. So we'll start the clock now only. We'll start the clock now. Who has type 1 diabetes? Elberry, Tom Hanks, Nick Jonas, or George Clooney? And the correct answer is actually Nick Jonas. Elberry has GDM, followed by developed type 2 diabetes. Tom Hanks and George Clooney, both of them have type 2 diabetes. Nick Jonas has type 1 diabetes. That's the correct answer. We'll go to the next quiz of this naming and the last round. So this is the first person on whom insulin was used. On the right side of the black and white picture, both of them actually black and white. The picture is the before giving insulin, and this is around 18 or 19 months after giving insulin. What is the name of the first patient has received insulin? Is Leonardo DiCaprio, Steve Thompson, Cristiano Leonardo, or Leonardo Thompson? What is the name of the first person who received documented first person received insulin after this the Lilly has patented the insulin? We'll start your time now. We are already in 8:50. So name of this person. Option 1, 2, 3, 4. And the correct answer is option 4, which is Leonard Thompson. It's good that you tried all of them because there is no negative marking. Good. Time left is, I hope you are enjoying as much as I am enjoying reading the slides. We'll go to the next slide, please. Next quiz. This picture has Benting and Best and the dog on which insulin was used for the first time before Leonard Thompson. Now, I want to know the name of this dog. Is it Margaret? Is Margarita? Is it Marjorie? Or is it Miami? Name of the dog on which Benting and Best first tried their insulin. Margaret, Margarita, Marjorie, or Miami? We'll start your time now. We are searching for the name of the dog who has received insulin for the first time. The correct answer is okay. This is a three-dimensional picture of one of these four molecules: insulin, glucagon, GLP-1 receptor analog, or growth hormone. This structure is which one? Which one of these four? We'll start your time now. Okay, so the right answer is option 1, which is insulin. You can see A and B chain is there. Obviously, growth hormone not with that answer, not glucagon or GLP-1 receptor. And then the next slide, please. That is my intern is exactly what happens in our clinical. Somebody knows for the first time that blood sugar is very high. That's exactly what happened to Father Christmas. Father Christmas came to know that he had diabetes. Instead, doctor, what do you mean that I have diabetes? And the doctor told rightly, just because every kid gives you some sweet and chocolate and milk doesn't mean that you need to eat everything. So you need to control your eating, otherwise your sugar will be high. And that's what is the truth in our clinical practice as well. So let's see the top 10 winner. Whenever I think internet is playing little slow, maybe on my side.
Yes, sir, I have shared the leaderboard.
Yeah, my it is not moving. Yes, I can see that. Okay, congratulations. And there are some points on the right side you can see as well. So Dr. Parag Agrawal, Dr. Medha Rao, Vibhu Ranjan, Ayush, number 4. We'll just tell the top 10. Piyush Gupta, Soumya Ranjan, then Jaydeep Datta, Ayushi Singhal, Rajesh Gulwani, Monica Swapnil, and Dr. Monica. Well, thank you very much, as I was telling. I hope you enjoyed the way I enjoyed this. Is very good way. I wish you a very happy Christmas and the New Year 2025. Thank you very much for all of you joining. Particular thanks to Tech Team and the ADs. But I will hand over to Dr. Hiren for a formal vote of.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Arpan Dev sir, for conducting such a wonderful and this quiz competition. I enjoy a lot, and I'm sure our audience, our delegates also enjoy a lot. And the happiest are those who won this prize in first top 10. But I thought it was great learning. It's a great learning with fun, and it's recalls so many of our old history, a role on insulin, and also other disease component, especially diabetes. So I think I must thank you, Dr. Arpandev sir, and our all the delegates who participate for in this quiz competition and make this event a very successful one. So with this, I will wish you all happy Christmas in advance, and good night to everyone, and good day. Yeah, bye. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks.
Good day to
Thank you,
everyone.
sir. So should we close this
Thanks,
meeting with your
Aarti.
permission?
Thank you,
Yeah,
Thank you,
Aarti.
sir.
thank you very much.
Thank you, Aarti.